Gemini, how are you? Welcome to your Axis reading for the month of July of 2025. Okay, so this is for all of you Gemini, Sun, Moon or Rising, and if you are a cross watcher, you're more than welcome. Now, this, as I said, it's an X reading. Now, depends which X it is. It could be the last one, could be going back. It doesn't really matter. But you will know if this reading resonates with you by the time I finish to read the first three cards. Okay? And remember that when I'm going to read right now, the first, getting the first three questions answered by the Romance Angel deck, it could be from your side, their side, or both of you. So, okay, let's start. Now, let's see. And the first question is, how did the two of you got together in the first place? How did Gemini and their particular ex, and this particular ex, got together in the first place? Please show us. And here we've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Okay, so the first thing that comes to mind is that this person presented themselves under different resemblance in the way that there is loads of things that I could say. They could have said that they were single and they were not. They could have said that they were incredibly romantic and then they were going to treat you like a queen and they didn't. They could have said that they had a job and they did not. You know, it just keeps going and going and going. You know, they could have also showed a side of themselves where they could have been quite chilled and they were not. And I can keep going. You know, I don't think that there is much to say about this. The other thing that comes to mind is that someone that could have said that they were separated and living together in the same house with the ex-wife, and that they were waiting for the divorce, but because of economical reason, they had still to share the same house, even though they were separated and getting on with the divorce. I don't know why, but please, if you are one of those, please leave a comment. And by the way, all of you leave a comment. Now, let's see what was the reason of the separation, of the breakup. And here is romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Here, when I see this kind of things as the reason of breaking up, two main things that comes to mind. Or you or this person didn't believe that the other person really had these feelings for you or vice versa. Or because you or this person didn't want to get too attached. And you were feeling and sensing, or they were feeling and sensing that they were getting really, really deep into their emotion and their feelings for you. And they had to pull back. And that it would make complete sense if it was someone that would have been in another relationship, whatever, married or long-standing or whatever. When they felt that they were getting really connected to you at an emotional level, they would have pulled back and break off the relationship. But let's see what was the reason of the two of you getting together. And here it's engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So when we say this, first of all, is that I sense that it was supposed to go much, your relationship with this particular ex, from an energetical point of view, from a universal point of view, was supposed to go much further of what it did. It's like as if there was more things that the two of you needed to experience together so that this connection, this relationship would have been of complete, how can I say, help to both of your emotional growth at a soul level. And also, if we're talking mundanely, I strongly sense that, again, it was to teach the two of you, or maybe the other person, it depends from the situation, the person that when they had that romantic feelings, they pull back, okay? To really accept that, to follow the heart. When we're talking about emotions, we need to follow our heart. Okay? Now, if these three cards resonate with your situation, so now please stay with me and let's have a look at the main bulk of the reading. Now, dear Geminis, these questions that I'm going to answer with this deck are going to be for your ex, okay? Not for you, but for your ex. So let's have a look now. And let's see how is Gemini's ex feeling at a subconscious level at this very moment in time. And here we've got the Lovers. What I sense here, again, if you see in this particular deck, there is two Lovers cards. There is the card where there is only two people, and that is the magic union, that is the higher union. So we're talking about twin flames, more than twin flames, we're talking about soulmates, highly elected soulmates, and all of that. When I see this card, this is the card that it's usually interpreted as the Lovers, a person that is in between two people, so in the way of having to make a choice. So how are they feeling for you at a subconscious level? Well, you are there, but the other person is still there. The choice is not being made from them. Now, remember that whatever I say, I have to be completely impartial. Okay? So I don't want to take one side or the other because I don't know the situation, and it's not down to me as a tarot reader to make any judgment. Okay? I strongly believe in that. And so at a subconscious level, they are very much aware of your presence, and I sense that you are here. Because of the breakup, you would be the one in the shadow, but oh my God, you're still there. You know, and also, yes, now this doesn't mean that this person is not, that this particular person that they're with at the moment, or that has replaced you or whatever, has got more pull because you are very, very much there. Okay, now let's see how are they feeling about you at a conscious level. And here we've got the Devil's card. Now this person could be very much a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Now they're still obsessing over you emotionally. They didn't want to show their emotion, and now here they are. It's like, you know, it happens. So they are incredibly obsessing over you at an emotional level, and it's like they can't stop thinking about you. And I don't know if you're aware, but for some of you, they might even be keeping a tab on you. You might have seen them around. I'm not saying that they would be like stalking you, but for some of you, you could have met them, and I can assure you it was not out of the blue. It was not a coincidence, okay? But that, what can I say more than the devil? They still feel incredibly connected to you. It's like as if they can't let go. Let's see how are they living right now the separation with you. Okay, so let's have a look. And here we've got the Sun card. Now remember that the Sun card, it's also a card that gives you that clarity. But when you go too near the Sun, when you get too much clarity of something that you believed it was the contrary, and all of a sudden you see something, you get burned. And this is exactly what is happening to them. They finally got the clarity of how obsessed they are with you, of how much they want you, how much they need you, how much they feel for you, how much emotions they have for you. And now they got burnt by this. It burns, it hurts. Okay? So let's see now, how did they take the breakup at the time when it happened? And here we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So within themselves, what did they say? They said, okay, let's take it slowly. I strongly say, I don't know what they told you. I don't know if it was them that they done the breakup. I don't know if it was you. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But when the breakup happened, this person here, what did they do? They actually put it in their mind to take a step at a time. So even though the relationship had ended, but they felt, okay, let's take a step at a time, because in whatever they expressed this or not to you, the choice for them is still there. Whatever you would want them back, I don't know, but it's like as if in their mind they had not made their mind completely up yet. Or if they said to you, with an excuse or whatever, or they got caught up with the fact that you were actually saying, yes, you found out that they were in another relationship and you told them to go. In their mind, they felt, okay, now take it slowly and I'll make my decision and then I'll try to come back. This is exactly what I'm sensing. Now let's see, what are they thinking of doing about your connection in the month of July? And here we've got the Princess of Wands. Now the Princess of Wands is this aspect communication. Okay, aspect this person, at least, okay, this is what they're thinking of doing, sorry. So they are thinking of communicating with you, but communicating with you into a very light way and jokingly. So to approach you in a way of trying to be funny, or trying to be, that kind of feeling, trying to be yeah, trying to be funny and trying, or at least to make light-hearted of things, or even if they make you understand that is in their mind, this is their what they would like to do, to make you understand that they miss you, that they're obsessed with you, but in a very joking way. But let's see the most likely scenario with this person in July. And here is the Ten of Swords. This person, I like, their intention is to connect with you. Okay? If they decide not to do it, they're going to be completely devastated. They're going to be completely, that's it, floored. If instead they do it, I don't know, well, I know that they're not going to receive a great answer from you. At least you're not going to make them roll out the red carpet and allow them back with just that little message. They would have to work a lot harder. So Gemini, this is your axis reading for the month of July of 2025. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to click onto the notification bell. If you would like a private reading with me, the link is in the comment box below to my website. There is loads of links as well to different readings. The general love reading for the month of July is out. There is the Twin Flames reading is out. There is pick a cards readings, playlists appearing right now. Go to my page, loads and loads of different ones that you can just sit down with a cup of tea or whatever and just listen to all of them. Okay, so thanks again for being here with me, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.